Hi everyone, welcome to the OKC Thunder breakdown. Today we're going to be breaking down the Thunder's victory over the Memphis Grizzlies last night, and let's get started. So Thunder actually going to win the tip. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. So really like this action after the tip. You're going to have Hartenstein come over here, and you're going to have Chet set a screen on his man. And I'll set up the next action right after that. So you see Chet comes in motion, sets the screen, gets Hartenstein here. You're going to have Case and Wallace then come here and set a screen on Jaren Jackson. You're going to have Chet float. What you're trying to do is you're trying to isolate Chet here onto Ja Morant, kind of get that mismatch. And so you're going to see the Thunder do that. Kaysen has to get a good piece of Jaren Jackson here. He has to set a good screen if this play is going to work, though. So he initiates the switch, as you can see. Chet is now on to Ja, and you have the mismatch. Jaren Jackson has to float up to guard Kaysen. And so now you have the mismatch you want. Throw it into the post. You're going to have help come from Isaiah Hartenstein's man, and then Isaiah Hartenstein's just going to come down to the block. And easy score right here. Really good play design. Again, isolating Chet creates mismatches, and then just gonna have all of their help kind of collapse the paint and make the right read. Okay, so for this next play, you're gonna have Ja bring the ball up at half court. Zero is gonna set a screen on iHeart. Gonna have Jaren Jackson float, and then 31 is gonna set a screen onto Wallace, and you're gonna have Ja Morant come out here. Out to this side of the floor. With the purpose of this play is to try and isolate John, have him work with all this space. So you're gonna have KCP come float here, and he's just gonna try and clear out for Ja just to kind of isolate him and give him a lot of space to work with. You see Wells is gonna set the screen, and here's the back action right here. You're gonna have Ja float. I think what would have been a nice play is if you have Jaren Jackson kind of just dive to the paint right here after KCP sets the screen. However, doesn't end up happening. I think Jaren Jackson here is here just for support in case there's nothing there, which the Thunder play this set really well. Good communication. 31's going to set another screen on Wallace here. Wallace does a good job recovering off the screen. And then just pretty good offense by Jaren Jackson Jr. here. I mean, nothing really you can do. Contested a really tough shot. You just made it. So really good defense here by the Thunder. Okay, so Shai's going to bring the ball up midcourt. Again, the Thunder are going to run this go screen set. They really started making this an emphasis over the last two or three seasons or so. They really like to run this set with Isaiah Joe. But Chet's a very consistent three-point shooter, and so they're going to run this set for him. Again, the go screen, Chet is going to act like he's setting a screen right here, as you can see. But before he sets it, he's actually going to float to the opposite side, making sure that his man doesn't know what to do. And since Shai is such a threat, obviously he's going to attract a lot more attention. And so see, Shai's occupying 2 men at this point due to that go screen. Now you leave Chet wide open for a three. If he wanted to, he could have kicked out to Wallace, but I'm not mad at this decision by Chet right here, and he makes it. So good play design. Okay, so for this next play, trying to get Isaiah Joe, OKC's best three-point shooter, kind of on the run and kind of have him get open looks from the three-point range. So you're going to have Youngblood set a screen. You also have Caruso set another down screen, and you're going to get Isaiah Joe running around the arc, trying to spot up right here on this side. And so Memphis plays this ball really well. Just good rotations by them. However, this guy needs to flow back to Caruso. That's his assignment on this play since 23 ended up picking up Isaiah Joe. Instead, he collapses back to the paint. There's confusion. Caruso's wide open for three. Just misses it. So exactly what you want there. Really good shot selection. Just got to make it. Okay, so Jaw's going to bring the ball up to midcourt. Nothing ends up really happening on this side of the ball, so they're going to reset it. 31 is just looking to set screens on this action or on this set. And he's just rolling every time. Eventually he's going to find a pick and pop here, so he's going to set a screen on Jang. So that's going to float. He's going to act like he's penetrating. He's going to attract Hartenstein into the paint. But as you'll see here on this next side, he's going to swing the ball out to, I believe, 46 right here. As soon as this ball is in the air, Hartenstein needs to just come back and play the one pass away defense. Instead, he kind of gets caught just kind of watching, and instead his man floats to the top of the arc, and it's wide open three. So again, ideally what you would want is as soon as this ball is in the air, Isaiah Hartenstein has to get back to his man. I know he's trying to play help here, but like this ball's in the air for way too long, and he gets kind of caught lacking. And so, I mean, it's just not really any contestant. It's a wide open three as a result. Yeah, so the Grizzlies went on a huge run here in the first half. It's kind of what put the Thunder in a little bit of a hole to close the half. As you see, Caruso just makes a bad pass here. Caldwell Pope kind of sees it from the get-go. And look, there's not really much help. The transition defense here is kind of bad. And so number 3 obviously sees that he has numbers for the Grizzlies, so he's going to jack up a 3. I'm not a huge fan of this transition 3 personally, but again, he has numbers, so he realizes might be able to get the rebound here, get the good tip. This is kind of the theme overall of the first half, is the Thunder just not being able to rebound properly, and the Grizzlies just making them pay for their mistakes. I mean, got to rebound the ball here. I don't even want to know how many shot attempts the Grizzlies got over the Thunder in the first half, but this is kind of the theme overall. So, but you'll see later in the clips, I mean, the Thunder are able to clean it up in the second half. But yeah, they just got to have more discipline here. Okay, so there's 2 different actions here on this play. So you're going to have Shai giving an inside handoff. You're going to get the ball back to J. Will. And then what they're trying to do is they're trying to create separation between Isaiah Joe and his defender. So they're going to set down screen and another down screen, and they're trying to get Isaiah Joe to float to the top of the key for a decent look here at the 3. In the meantime, though, Shai is going to also get a little back door in here as well and see if his man is sleeping on defense or not. And so that's what's going on here. Look. And Shai with a really, really nice back door. He ends up setting his man. So Shai's going to act like he's coming this way, right? Ends up going back door. As soon as he sees his man step, you can see it in the defender. Like, Shai sets his man up. As soon as he takes that lunge forward, he's beat him. Really nice pass by J. Will. And then, guys, look at this body control. Like, he's a superstar for a reason. I mean, this is just unreal body control and being able to just finish through the contact and get the and one. I mean, it's just MVP stuff right there. All right, for this next play, I just want you guys to truly appreciate what you guys are seeing here. I mean, the rotations by this Thunder defense is the next level. We're going to switch. They're pretty much switching everything here on this play for the most part, but Shai does a really nice job of not allowing him to drive inside the heart of the paint. Instead, he's going to draw him right here to no man's land. And so, I mean, obviously, if you're right here, this is not where you want to be if you're on offense. If you have the ball, this is not the spot. And so Shai does a really nice job of ensuring that he doesn't give that leverage, and he's forcing help here. So J. Will does a really nice job of recovering. Isaiah Joe is playing these 2 defenders right here in this area. And so ends up having to swing the ball out back out. Really good rotations, good closeout. You ideally don't want to give that paint pressure. It's fine though. Casey Wallace does a really, really good job of recovering. And yeah, I mean, just this rotation, the rotation is just so good by this Thunder defense. One of the things the Grizzlies did a really nice job of doing in the first half is hedging hard with their forwards. And you'll see here. So as soon as this ball is handed off to Shai from J-Will, I mean, 7 is coming up here and is just playing all the way up on Shai, just not allowing him to drive inside the paint, because that's obviously what Shai really likes to do. And so 7's going to hedge really hard, and because of it, Shai's original defender is going to stay here at the top. And so now it results to this defender right here, this Grizzlies defender, having to kind of guard both of these guys. And so Shai does a nice job of reassessing the situation. He's going to make the easy and the correct read here. Casey Wallace with the extra pass. And then now you have a wide open corner 3, which is one of the highest percentage shots you can get in the NBA. And especially when it's in Jay Will's hands, who he's kind of struggling this season to shoot behind the arc. But again, he's previously known as a pretty good 3-point shooter, so this is a really good shot for the Thunder here. Just has to make it. Okay, so this is a set to get Shai to the left side of the court here. Again, just wanting him to work with all of this open space. And so you're going to have Barnhizer set a screen. Again, you also get a mismatch here. But again, the theme here is just the Grizzlies just hedging extremely hard onto Shai. And so he's occupying 3 defenders here. But Shai gets to his spot. I mean, that's exactly the shot you want him taking, just misses it. But the Grizzlies come out in transition. And so 23 stops the ball. But also, guys, I just want you to appreciate Casey Wallace on this clip. So he's going to get caught jumping here. Jay Will's going to get back in transition. Or he's not transition. He's going to stop ball and play really good help defense. But, guys, look where Casey Wallace is. He's on this side of the court. Watch what he does on this next play. He's going to... Look at this closeout. I mean, it's just great defense. He's able to recover phenomenally. And so, I mean, like, that's what happens when you have athletes on your team that are able to just play defense at that caliber. It forces the offense to make tough shots. So Shai gets out in transition. So kind of a long rebound here. But again, Shai, that's exactly what Shai wants to do. He wants to attack downhill, and he just has to make the right read if all of the defense collapses on him, which is what they do on this play. He's going to make the right read, kick it out. Ideally, 7's already playing this. If Shai just looks right here, I know he can't really see behind his head. But Casey Wallace makes the right read here, and you have your best 3-point shooter on the team shooting a wide open 3. So really high percentage shot here. Just has to make it. The Thunder shot extremely poor in the first half of this game, but they were able to clean a lot of things up in the second half and hit shots down the stretch. Okay, so I really liked what I saw from the Thunder at the start of the second half. As you can see, the deficit is now only 13 points, which is still manageable. I mean, you have essentially 2 quarters to get that lead down, and so Thunder came out with a lot more energy than the Grizzlies did. And they made a huge emphasis this half to attack the paint and get the ball inside middle of the defense. And so you can see they run a nice set here. Again, the Grizzlies are kind of just building off exactly what they were doing in the first half. As you can see, you have 31 just cutting all of this off. You know, Will's here guarding this off. And so the Thunder made really good adjustments. You're going to have Hartenstein. He's just going to slip this screen right here. He's going to isolate the top of the key. And so Shai's extremely patient, waiting for it to develop. And as soon as Hartenstein gets the ball, he knows exactly that someone has to pick him up. If Caldwell Pope picks him up, you have Jay Will here for an easy layup. But if Jaren Jackson Jr. comes up, which he eventually does in this clip, you have Chet diving inside the paint. And so really good recognition by Hartenstein here. He sees Jaren Jackson's picked him up. You also have A.J. Mitchell floating to the corner right here. And Chet, really easy pass. Like to see alley-oop, but it's fine. This next play of A.J. Mitchell coming down in transition. What the Grizzlies were trying to do all night is just not allow anything easy inside, and they were going to live with whatever happened outside. And so, as you can see, A.J. Mitchell's defender is just going to play under the screen instead of going over. And so, I mean, just wide open three in transition. Have to make this shot. And so, again, the Thunder were able to hit shots in the second half, which was huge to, again, just cut back into the lead. As you can see, they're already coming back. Okay, so we're going to have 23 clear out, get to this side of the paint. Then you're going to get a ball screen here, and Caldwell Pope's going to come here, try to set a pick. He's going to roll back, and you're going to have Jaw attacking downhill. Just trying to see, Caldwell Pope might be able to get open here on this play, or if that's not there, then you have, again, your center crashing down for potentially an alley-oop. Thunder play this really, really well. And so, I mean, ideally, if you're Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, you want to get a little bit more on this screen here, actually initiate a screen. Instead, Hartenstein is just able to play really good help defense here. And so, again, Shai is just an exceptional defender. Doesn't allow 23 to drive inside. Instead, he's going to force him here. So he's going to force his outside shoulder, sending him directly to Hartenstein's help. And so now you're forcing him to take a really, really tough shot, and there's nothing else open. And so just exceptional defense by the Thunder here, especially Shai. We're going to have Shai bring the ball up to midcourt. And again, the Thunder just love running this play. He's going to run a little ghost screen. He's going to act like he's sending a screen here. Instead, he's going to clear out. So now 23 doesn't know which way he's going to end up going. And Shai's going to get to his spot, give him a little shoulder bump. Nice caught in the air. Easy free throws. Okay, so this play is really interesting to me. So you're going to have A.J. Mitchell attacking downhill. And he's going to collapse, he's going to force the defense to collapse onto him. I mean, like, look at all these bodies. They are truly putting an emphasis to limit anything that happens inside the paint. And so it allows your shooters to be open outside the arc. Chet's going to fake the pass to Caruso. If A.J. Mitchell just stays right here, if he creeps up a little bit, look, both of these defenders are going towards Caruso, right? And so if A.J. Mitchell just stays and occupies the spot, he has an easy layup. Instead, doesn't realize it. He's trying to set a back screen for Isaiah Joe here. 5 has a good closeout. Still gets beat off the dribble, though. Again, attacking downhill. And watch. I love what A.J. Mitchell does here. He recognizes that his defender is just watching where the ball is instead of watching where his man is. And A.J. Mitchell is just going to slip back door. I mean, it's just beautiful to see from a rookie. Easy layup. I mean, that's just great. Okay, this is towards the end of the game. As you can see, it's 99-94 with 4:13 left in the game. Again, Memphis is just hedging really hard on screens. If Isaiah Hartenstein just makes this read here, I mean, he's like looking at him. I think he's waiting to see if Kayson's going to slip back door, but it's not there. I mean, John Morant's playing the passing lane. I mean, it's a wide open 3 for Chet here, as you can see. Instead, ends up bringing the ball back out to Caruso. And so when you're already this deep into the shot clock, I mean, you got to have the ball in your best player's hands. And so that's exactly what he does. Jalen Well guarded him pretty well in this possession. There's just not much you can do. As you can see, Shai was able to create separation off the step back. I mean, and that's just MVP stuff right there. So now Thunder are going to come back, play defense on the side of the ball. I mean, like, look how up Casey Wallace is playing on John Moran. He's just anticipating the next pass, trying to cut everything off. You have Caruso playing really good help defense, 2 passes away. And so, really like this. Caruso's here for help in case John Morant's able to get the ball here in the paint. And good contest by Chet here. And really good box out by Shai, getting the ball. Bring the ball up. Can try to drain some clock here. You're up by 8 points. And again, just letting your MVP do his thing. Gets a good tip on the ball. Bring the ball back out. Again, you're already 12 seconds into the shot clock. Just gonna try and set a little pick to get his man off. Same thing, step back. I mean, it's just incredible shot making here by Shai. Not really anything you can do about it. He ends up scoring 9 points within the minute, which is just insane. Not a great shot selection by Ja here, shooting the ball from 3 at a very low percentage here. Didn't even get any passes going, but still able to get 2 points here off the offensive rebound. Isaiah Hartenstein also had 5 fouls during this play, and so he didn't want to foul out, so I completely understand giving up the 2 points instead of fouling out. But again, just trying to isolate Shai here, just let him do his thing. And you want, with this much time left, or this little time left, you really want the ball in your best player's hands at all times. And so, I mean, he's going to attract the entire defense. And he's going to do a rip-through move right here, which is essentially just allowing Shai to bring the ball very, very low to the court so that these defenders here aren't able to slap the ball out of his hands when he brings the ball back up for a layup. And he's able to draw the foul, get the and one. I mean, just insane stuff, guys. But that'll wrap up the video. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment as well, just to let me know that you guys are actually enjoying this content. If there's any recommendations you guys like to leave me, again, I'm open to all suggestions. I'm still fairly new to this entire YouTube thing. Just wanted to be able to break down Thunder games and kind of simplify things for a new audience. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.